What is up, guys? This is Raven. Welcome to our YouTube channel and welcome to my deck tag. Many of you asked about some decks. Many asked about, hey Raven, can you show us this deck? Can you show us this deck? Can you show us this deck? So I said I will show you some of these decks. And throughout this week, I'm going to show you 4 decks that I hope to see in Virginia that I actually do play. Like, maybe similar builds, but that's what I want to see in Virginia. And throughout the next year, like once a week, I will try to give you nice deck tech, one nice deck that you will see me live playing. So here I'm gonna give you only the deck, the structure, and if you want to see me if you want to see this deck being played live and with my live actual with me piloting the deck with all my details and clues about the deck, you can hop on Twitch, ask me about this deck. I will show you and I will play the whole thing. I'll play a few games with it. Plus, mainly I play those decks almost all the time, so they're constantly being upgraded. So at this point in time, we are after regionals, internationals in Sao Paulo. It's Monday, so for you it's gonna be Wednesday. So let's just jump right into our first deck that you asked me a lot about. Like, you really are asking about this deck, and this is my Greninja GX deck. And I'm telling you, frogs are not getting the love they need because this deck is amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna do the rundown of the deck and then I'm gonna tell you what is my strategy with this deck. And first things first, what you will see is that we've got 2 EVs and we also have 2 Glaceons. Why Glaceon? Because we want to maximize the damage that we are dealing onto our bench, but also as if we're gonna go and if we're gonna have turn 1, we want to start first with this deck. That's the key. Turn 1, we've got EV as our active, energy evolution. Turn 1, we are basically neutralizing with ability of freezing gaze Capillary GX. We're neutralizing Zoroark GX. Later in the game we can neutralize any other GX abilities, which is fantastic because this gives you the early advantage that you really sometimes need, and it slows down your opponent. So this is more of a disruption card. But because the Polar Spear GX and because we are hitting the bench so hard, if you're facing, for example, Gardevoir, you want to have 4, 5 maybe damage counters on Gardevoir. Bam, Polar Spear KO Gardevoir, 230 damage, 270 or even more sometimes, and you want to get those 2 prizes really fast. So this is the priority here. Freezing Gaze and the Polar Spear GX. Frost Bullet is okay, 1 water type, 2 colorless. But the most important thing about this card is ability and the Polar Spear GX to neutralize those huge threats. Okay, so this is our first disruption card. Second disruption card is Baby Ninetails. Of course, you can put a lot of Ninetails GX to this deck. I do prefer this card. Maybe now it's not gonna be played as much because Alan Mook is being played heavily. No, it's not basic, so yes, just still go for it. It counters Alan Mook because it's not a basic. And again, this is the card that you want to have on the field around turn 3, turn 4. You want to disrupt your opponent. You want to actually create your bench. You want to build your bench while your opponent is trying to deal with Alan Ninetails. And again, with the beacon, it's really easy to get yourself, into the Greninja, because you're playing Vulpix beacon. You're going for those evolutions. You're going for the stage 1, stage 2. You're going for the Alan Ninetails. You're going for all of it, and every evolution basically is a damage to your opponent, which is fantastic. And the most important thing, when you're dealing damage from Greninja and from Frogadier, Sky Pillar does not apply to those because those are abilities, but about that in a second. So we've got nice disruption card, another one. Capillary GX, simple as that. I don't need to tell you why we have here. We want to play it, have Professor's Elm Lecture, bam, 3 throw keys, and we are ready, we're set, we're good to go. One more thing is when you're playing Ninetails, because that's just like my tip, and I'm gonna give some tips during the video and next videos. what you really want to do is really juggle on Ninetails. You have to know when to retreat him. You can even go and do escaping skateboard on it, so it has no retreat cost. But this is your main Pokemon to go when yours is knocked out, because this one has the lowest retreat cost. And the Tapu Lele, but you know, this is the one that will stop your opponent and will let you build your bench. Of course you can do Ditto, but I don't prefer Ditto in this configuration. I just don't. And again, 3-3-3, that's a chain with Greninja. And again, Shuriken Flurry and the ability of Frogadier, which is Gale Shuriken, does not apply when you play Capillary. So the damage will go through, because this is not a damage that is dealt by an attack, it's by ability, and every ability damage goes through. So you can still, if you're going to play Capillary or everything that prevents damage to your bench, this will still go through and will prepare, you know, their main threat for the Glaceon GX attack. Of course, you know, if their threat is 130 or that's all you need, you can always do Shadow Hunter. Why not? Then let's go to the trainer package. As you can see, we're not playing Capillary. I probably should one, but we've got an Acrobike. One Acrobike, that's just for those additional draws. 2 Aqua Patches, only 2. I played 4, but I think optimal is 2. Then 1 Energy Recycle System, just to get the energy back to the deck. 1 Field Blower, 2 Nest Balls to get those extra throw keys. 2 Rare Candies, 1 Rescue Stretcher, 1 Switch, 3 Ultra Balls, 1 Brooklet Hill. You can, you know, here you can add yourself a second one. You can add a Capillary or any other one. Okay, we've got 4 Cynthias, that's a key. Guzma, 2, it's okay. You know, we've got the Judge to disrupt. 2 Lilies, 1 Professor's Elm Lecture. You can add 2 if you want. I prefer to only play 1. But that's for me. 1 Sightseer, Tateless, Team Skull Grunt, Choice Helmet that will help you in those typed spots, and 1 Baton. That's it. Energy wise, we've got 14 energy, we've got 4 DCE, and we've got 10 basic. That is it. Simple deck. It's a really simple, straightforward deck. You're going either Glaceon or Greninja. I won't say forget your Greninja, and you just KO your opponents this way. And that's it. Loads of disruption. I highly recommend that playing. You can have loads of fun with that. You see me online playing it. You saw me live playing it, and it is fun. Like, it has, like, you have to have this certain mindset of playing the Ninetails and the Glaceon, when to play what. But I still think that we're gonna see Glaceon, that we're gonna see Greninja being played probably in Virginia, or maybe in next month, or maybe with an Articuno. We'll see. You know, I still think there's a huge potential in Glaceon and the Freezing Gaze, and I do love to see him being played more. And again, Greninja, fantastic card. I would love to see him being played a lot more. So this is my rundown of the deck. I called it Kovac because that's the name of my fiance, and that's her deck. So thank you guys very much for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will enjoy those small showcases of the deck, those small tutorials. And if you want to see me, playing those decks, either ask on Twitch or, leave the comment in the comment section down there below that says like, hey Raven, you show us how to play those decks, because you only talk about them and you never show us, you stupid fool. And I will do that, but do it more politely. Have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching this video, and see you guys tomorrow on the stream. Bye. Raven loves ya. Mwah.